Shout out, the Connects. Luis Guzman. Don't ever go, never leave my side. Passion's all I have, courage is my drive. And if I lost you, I would lose it all together. I wouldn't have composure to get it back together.
Welcome to an Artist Not a Salesman podcast, where we highlight the journey of entrepreneurs, creatives, and business people alike to showcase that every light and dark moment makes a beautiful piece of art. I am your host, Luis Guzman. My guest today, if you haven't already guessed, we'll get into that later, but my guest today is the true definition of overcoming adversity and using it as his superpower to continue living his life by truly walking in his God-given purpose. He is a nightlife extraordinaire, responsible for some of the biggest parties in New Jersey, and literally made Martel's Tiki Bar, to say the least. Hailing from Toms River, New Jersey, this man etched out his own spot in the New Jersey nightlife. His humble beginnings in the industry started in Atlantic City, where an off-the-cuff conversation with a man at a bar gave him his first real experience into nightlife. After that, it took a lot of hustling, networking, connecting with other DJs and business owners until he planted his flag in the NJ nightlife scene. But his true gift to the world is understanding what the people want and presenting it in a way that lines up with his core values and beliefs. He is the owner and founder of Jersey Jungle Juice, a grain-neutral spirit with 10% alcohol, gluten-free, as you can see, and of course, it's Jersey bred. He put his heart and soul into his liquor brand, and his expansion this year in the spirits business might be the biggest one yet. I'm also proud to say that he is a friend, and our first interaction spawned so many beautiful conversations publicly that it's only right he sits down with me today and tells his full story. It's his first time speaking publicly as the man he is, the empire he is building, and the life he has lived. But most importantly, his recent health scare that has reframed his life for the better and has made him truly grateful for every breathing moment he lives. Wow, it is my honor and pleasure to sit down with him today and talk about this crazy thing we call life. My brother, one of the kindest souls I have met, Tim Gillen. Welcome to the show.
Appreciate it, Luis.
Appreciate you,
Happy
man.
to be here, my brother.
Dude, it's my pleasure, my honor. I feel like we've already had a podcast off camera. We just been, chopping it up, you, me, and Julian, just talking about some good old Jersey Jungle Juice that we have here. Guys, before we start, I got to tell you something. This is not an ad because this is my friend, and I believe in this product, okay? I'm not getting paid to say this. If you want quality alcohol, gluten-free, 10%, you can mix it with a little something that you want. That's up to you. We prefer Red Bull here. So we have Red Bull.
Red Bull's always my go-to to
we
mix
prefer
my
Red
drink
Bull
with.
to mix. But if you're looking for something that's tasty and hits the spot, especially in the summer season, Jersey Jungle Juice. And this is the owner, Big Tim. Thank you again, brother. And that is not an
Happy
ad.
to be here.
All right?
I know,
That's
I
love.
know.
That's from the heart. You know what I mean? Dude, what's up? What's going on? How you been?
Just another day, man.
Right? Just
Another day
wild.
alive.
Yeah, dude. Thankful for it, right? It's been crazy.
Yep,
We were
been
supposed to
crazy.
meet last week, and it rained like
Supposed
crazy.
to be last week. The weather this summer has been absolutely insane.
Oh my God. It's like we're living in Kansas.
Exactly.
It's a tornado. It's a flood. It's like, the biblical time is back.
Yeah,
It's
me
scary,
and
dude.
my partner, DJ Encore, run a lot of the big parties. Luckily, he brought me on years ago just to enhance everything. He was my first call when I created my drink, and I was like, hey, he doesn't drink, but we got back in touch. I've known him for 20 years.
Yeah.
Back when I was coming up in Seaside.
That's your homie, man.
That's
Yeah.
my brother.
Wow. You're talking early
And,
2000s, right?
Early 2000s.
Wow. So that's where you guys linked
Yeah, like
up.
I would say like mid 2000, like right in like the height of the Jersey Shore era was right when the Jersey Shore era, like that 2009 era
Got it,
in
got
Seaside
it.
was like prime time.
Yep.
That
I
like
feel you, man.
better times.
Good times, right? Not like it is
Very
today,
good
right?
times.
But tell me that journey. You met Encore, right? Just at the bar, and how did this whole friendship come about?
So long story short, I started my whole career at Spicy's Cantina in Seaside, and I pretty much
Spicy's
did everything
Cantina.
for a bouncer, bar back. My uncle used to run it back in the day. So that was my like roots. I always wanted to be in like the bar nightlife scene, so I did everything for them. When I got bigger, I started being a security guy with the security guys.
Gotcha.
Then they put me on as a bar back. Then
What's a bar back? My
So a
bad.
bar back is like the guy that stocks the bar to make sure the
Okay.
bartenders can serve the alcohol. So grabs the cases,
Got it.
stocks the liquor. So that was like my in between colleges coming home from summer, you only have to be 18. So I wasn't even 21 at the time. You only have to be 18. So it was pretty cool.
You were hustling, yeah.
It was pretty cool to be in the scene.
Hell yeah.
At 18, I always wanted, like, I always knew, like, that's what I was destined to do, but I didn't know, like, what. But I always loved, like, the entertainment industry, the music. And I did have my buddies from college took me to a place out in Philly when I was 18 called Rosa Photo in the middle of the night.
Okay.
And they had gotten a delivery of stolen actual Delaware licenses that they set up in a van called Rosa Photo, $100 a pop, and they give you a driver's license from Delaware with your picture. It felt like Nick Papagiorgio from Vegas Vacation.
Dude, are you
holding the thing up, and they take your picture. I'm in the middle of like I don't even know where in Philly it was, but it wasn't great.
It wasn't a good area.
But it was a story. It was a story.
Wow.
And me and a couple of my buddies, a couple guys from Delaware getting fake IDs. And so, yeah, the ID scanned and everything. So I've been 21 since I was 18.
That's freaking legendary, bro.
So I tested the license out because that's when like the scanners started coming about, and it scanned because it was a real license.
Barcode on the back. What?
Even with the barcode, it was a real license.
Dude, I remember going to Newark, New Jersey. I was probably 18 at the time, and it was like a regular store, like a clothing store. And in the back, they had a photo booth, and I got a fake license. And it was bugged out because
That's pretty much what it was.
It looked nothing like a license, but we got into
Pretty
the
much what it
21
was.
and over. It was crazy. It was like, I think I paid $20.
I paid $100, but still,
But you had the exclusive with the
$100
barcode.
for 3 years to be 21 before I was even 21 was
Dude,
gold.
that's an easy toll to pay.
As a freshman in college, that elevated me to like rock star status of like, hey, I could buy you guys whatever you want.
Dude, that's crazy. So you were the go-to when it came for alcohol.
So when I was either done with my shift or got off early from Spicy's, there was a mile-long line in the bar next door called JR's. My good buddy Kevin Stewart used
Shout
to run
out
it.
Kevin Stewart. Yeah.
And place was gold mine. Mile-long line to get in on Tuesdays and Saturdays were their big nights. And we heard this DJ Encore was performing, did open format DJ, up and coming in like the Seaside area. He was from my area. And that's how I first heard the name, just from being in the scene. He was a couple years older than me. So I would sneak off, go into JR's, use my fake ID, and listen to this guy that they called DJ Encore, who's now, you know,
he's phenomenal.
Fast forward, one of my not only one of the most talented DJs I've ever met in my life, and I'm not just saying that because he's my friend.
Yeah.
Like when I made this drink, I wanted to make the best quality drink that you can get. I want to work with the best of the best. Like so, I partner myself with what I think is the best.
The best
people.
of the best, yeah.
And so take the friendship out of it. That kid is one of the most talented people I've ever met in my life.
Wow.
Literally.
Wow.
And I knew that since I was 18. I've never seen a DJ and somebody that talented. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, come out to Martell's Tiki Bar on a Tiki Monday. Luis gave me too much credit. I've helped enhance that party, but Encore and his partner DJ Tempo, who sadly passed, R.I.P., started that party about 16 years ago.
16 years ago.
On the beach at Martell's Tiki Bar. And the party's just gotten better ever since. And Tempo passed and gave that party to Encore, and he's taking it to the next level.
Holding it down.
So, yeah, on Mondays, we do Jungle Juice Frozens at Martell's. So they load so Strawberry Daiquiri comes out for the day, and Jungle Juice goes in, and we really ramp up the party. So, you know, shout out to my Tiki team of Mike Cull, Mike Saint, Amy, Phil. They're like my second family for the last couple of years.
It boggles my mind, Tim, because I said this in the intro, and I'll repeat it again because I'm feeling what you're saying right now.
But yeah, that's DJ Encore's party. I just helped.
You just help out.
I just helped make it better.
But getting to my point here, I put it in my intro here. You after that, this man, you understand what people want, and you know how to present it to them in a way that's not forceful or corny or distasteful.
I got to be able to sleep at night, man. So
that's
I can't.
What I'm saying, yeah.
I'd probably be a lot farther in my career, and I've done pretty well for myself. If I could be bought and paid, and I just can't. I got to sleep at night. I already have trouble sleeping at night with health issues.
Yeah.
So like being fake or doing something that I just can't live with, can't do it.
You're salt of the earth, man.
I can't do it.
No, you can't. But you know, I can see it because you've known Encore now, God, almost what? Since 2009, right?
Yeah, so 19. So next year will be my 20th year in the nightlife.
And rocking with him.
Yeah, started when I was 18, and next year I'll be 38.
God bless you, bro.
Going on 20 years.
Do you know how hard it is to maintain a real, true friendship and business partnership for over 20 years? And you have that with Encore?
You know
like
what?
It shows the love.
And
you know what I mean?
You know what? It's the same thing. My home friends, I call them my home friends because it's the guys I went to, like my best friend in the world.
Yeah.
Name's Pat.
Shout out Pat.
Yeah, we started, he became my best friend at 3-year-old nursery school. We're still best friends today.
Wow.
He's my longest. So like, I'm a real one, dude. Like,
You're
if you're my
bro.
friend, like
You're
we stay together forever.
No, and I think
so all my home friends, I rock with the same group that I went to grade school with. I got one of my buddies' engagement parties this weekend.
Nice.
Known these guys since 5 years old.
Love that, man.
And still my best friends today.
And you know the love is real. You know you can
Love
you can be vulnerable. You can tell them how you really feel. Like you don't have to put up a facade. I think that's the beauty of friendships, right? That last that
100%,
long.
dude.
Is that you could just be yourself, dude.
I
But I feel like you're always yourself.
I tell people, you know what's funny? One of my old bosses, to get a big time job in Atlantic City, he I didn't realize what the question really meant until like a long time after he asked the question. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna fire away, unfiltered. I'm not indecisive. I just lock in. And the final question in the interview was, and he said, this is a personality question, but it didn't make sense to me when he said it. And he goes, if you could be any kind of chip, what would you be and why? And I instantly said,
potato chip or
like any kind of chip.
Okay.
And I said, I would instantly. I was just like, I would be a spicy nacho Dorito. Not only is it one of my favorite chips, but I was like, and he was like, why? But why? And I said, because it's not for everybody.
That's a good answer.
It's true.
It's true. Yeah.
Half people are like, I don't like the spice. Like, but that's kind of how I feel about me. It's like you either like it or you don't.
Yeah. What was his response?
He left. It was just like I was like, that's the answer that got me the job. So he was just like, that's awesome. That's one of the best answers I've ever heard because you confidently said it and gave me a reason. He told me the whole reason of like if I were to say, I like plain Lay's potato chips because I just like them. It would be like, get the fuck out of here, on to the next.
No one wants that shit. No one wants that shit. But you have, but again.
But that's true. Not only is it one of my favorite chips, but it has like a bold spiciness to it that you just like when you like. I feel like when I walk in the room, like eyes look.
You have a presence,
and I'm not saying I have a presence,
yeah.
and I, you know, yes, I could be loud. Fitness is a very big part of my life.
Yeah.
So I'm in the gym, at least 4 days a week.
4 days a week.
But I started. I actually started getting into lifting. I had broken my back as a kid doing a.
Deadlifting 1,000 pounds?
No, it was actually even worse. Did some like WWE move off my mom's bed.
Come on.
And tried to do like a backflip and landed straight on my ass on a hardwood. It was on a hardwood floor with like a very shitty mattress on top of it, and the back just went like broke like this. So my hips like are pretty much like this.
So this day.
Till this day.
Holy cow.
Couldn't be fixed.
Dude.
It was so close to the spinal cord, it caused me a lot of pain for many years. And the best way to fix it, I met with a lifting coach when I went into high school, and he was just like, I was a tennis player, believe it or not. Everyone thinks I was football or wrestling.
You were a tennis player?
I was a tennis player.
Are you confused?
Still like that. No, it's one of my
it's
probably my favorite sport.
Really?
Yeah, I'll send you a picture.
What an awesome little story. I didn't know that about you.
I mean, I was like probably 150 pounds lighter.
Holy cow.
But yeah, I was a tennis player, still play to this day. But to pretty much just in general, to strengthen that injury without surgery, one of the lifting coaches was like, hey, let's build as much muscle as we can on that frame and at least like cover it and saturate it with so much muscle that it kind of eliminates your pain, and it actually works.
Helped. And that kind of,
if anything, now I feel like I'm too big. Now I'm trying to slim down.
You're
but
solid, bro.
I'm trying to slim down.
I'm not messing with you if I see you somewhere. I don't know you. but was that your introduction into working out all the time?
That 100% was my introduction to working out.
That got you going.
And I just fell in love with it.
Fell in love with it,
Fell
right?
in love with it.
Same
Still
here.
to this day, fitness is a huge part of my lifestyle.
Dude, it has to be, right? Because what you're doing just to be a sharp businessman.
Just to be active.
But you got to have that.
It also keeps me out of a lot of trouble. It's like some people go to therapy.
I go to the gym.
Some people go to sit at the bar and drink. Like I pick up heavy shit and I lift it.
Same here, dude.
Not so much anymore. I have a different way of working out these days. When I started Jungle Juice, we were full speed ahead. Started about 2020 launch, as I said. My two buddies from back in the DJ world, Dante Chaffee and DJ Encore, his name is Brian.
Okay.
Two amazing DJs in the scene. Called them up and I was like, hey guys, like I'm starting to like a party drink, like Jungle Juice, like the #1 college drink. I'm bottling it. And I want to know if you guys want to be involved, like push it at the bars, and like I want to create like a real life Avengers team of guys.
Yeah.
That can, some alcohol companies use like shot girls. I use DJs and entertainment
smart.
people.
It's a very smart thing.
And it was a different way to take on the market. The bars and stuff want to know, hey, what could you do for us? And my knowledge in the nightlife industry is pretty good. I built good relationships on just being a good, honest person. Which I think a lot of people can vouch for, is like, not everybody likes me and that's okay, but at least I'm honest and I am who I am.
And you're doing stuff, right? No one if everybody likes you, you're not doing enough. You got to have a couple of people that don't agree.
I have too many friends. I don't want to be liked by everybody. I was like, I wish I could just move to Texas and just not know anybody.
Start from scratch, right?
Once, yeah.
But dude, in the business you're in, the industry you're in, you got to have a couple of people that don't like you. It just comes with the territory, bro. That doesn't mean you're a bad person. You know what I mean? It's just people's perceptions are always different and people get rubbed the wrong way. People are sensitive. People are jealous. There's
Correct.
so many insecurities.
And there's so many scumbags in the industry. Like, I mean, I could go on and on about this. That'll take up the whole podcast. But there's so many people that are just not who they say they are. And it's
a lot of gaslighting.
We live in a world with like social media has kind of, built this whole facade behind that of just like anybody could say whatever they want. I could smell your bullshit from a mile away. I've been around too long to know like, who's the real deal and anybody could truly say whatever they want. So you really have to think about that.
Does that become draining as you navigate through the business and you're like, damn, here's another bullshitter? Like, but then what if they're not? And they're actually giving you some. How do you weed it out? You know,
I just have like a sixth sense,
right?
Yeah,
yeah.
I can just tell by almost like a human lie detector. Like I could just tell like just by body language, the way your eyes move. Like it's almost like a lot of people ask me like, oh, what do you actually do for DJ Encore? It's like not like I'm as much DJ Encore as I am Jungle Juice, and they're all kind of like what we do is all kind of
all woven in
intertwined.
Together.
But everyone's like, oh, what do you actually do for Encore? It's like kind of like as manager, security, promotions, marketing, like whatever I need to do. Like I'm the guy. So people see me. It's like, Brian's pretty much like a celebrity. So it's like, a Saturday night at Jenks is a different level than like another night. So it's like when people flood that DJ booth, nobody's getting through me.
You'll fucking stop everybody.
Nobody. So it's like that's important because you need to have control and structure in the business.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's a free for all.
It's a free fall,
and it just doesn't work.
And it throws off the vibe,
and it throws off him.
Yeah, you gotta.
So like,
go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. It's like everybody has their role, and it's like mine is just like I'm just it's a 50-50. He helps me with my stuff. I help him and it's like just fused together and it just naturally works.
Yeah, you guys are shutting it down. I mean,
when he takes this bottle and puts it in his hand, is like all the kids, everybody drink Jungle Juice. They run to the bars to get it. It's just like he's like that's my promo girl.
Yeah, but where did you get this entrepreneurial spirit from? Was it your dad? Was it your mom? Because you got it, dude. Like you got it. You understand the psychology of what a consumer is.
So definitely my dad was always an entrepreneur, always owned his own businesses. He owns a very successful real estate company in New Jersey, Gillen Realty.
Shout out to Gillen Realty. Nice.
Yeah, if you ever need a home or anything, commercial. He does it all. He's
Really?
one of the OGs in the business.
What area does he cover? All over?
All of New Jersey.
So where's he centralized at?
Ocean County.
Ocean County. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Yep,
cool.
Ocean
I'm in
County.
Monmouth, so I'm not that far.
No, he does Monmouth too. Like all my
Monmouth?
friends and stuff that ever need a house, like I don't have my real estate license, but I refer everything to my dad and my parents just to keep it in the family. It's not my passion, but
you build the family
amazing at
name.
it. Yeah,
You build the family name. All
Yeah.
right, so wow, he owns the whole shebang. He's the
Gillen Realty owns a property management company.
Wow.
So he's very infused in the thing. He also owns a stake of Jungle Juice because he's my
silent partner.
He's one of my silent partners.
I love it, man. You need
Because you
him.
know what? He
You need
believed
him.
in it.
Hey, but see, that's the thing. He
believed in
believes it.
And
but
trust me, my dad would not spend money if he didn't believe in something.
Exactly.
So we have a small group. It's really just me, my parents, and my lawyer right now. We are looking to get to that next level and find like the right person.
Dope,
but
man.
it's more to me than just a check. It's like, what can you bring to the table? Because I'll be honest, like somebody cuts me a blank check and I have to pick up the phone for somebody I hate. Not going to work
That's
for me.
annoying, dude.
Not going to work for me.
No. You need to be like kind of like locked in synergy. Like there has to be a reason why an investor wants to come in to better build the brand, to bring some capital to the brand, working capital, but also have a passion like you. Like it wouldn't work out if the passion's not there. Because what's the point of me giving you a blank check and you're doing all the work and I'm just getting my percentage?
You gotta have.
That's not fun. It's
not saying
fun.
you have to have value because even if you don't know what you're doing, like I have a team that does. Like, listen, it's great to bring in somebody who has knowledge and can help you expand in the space, but you want somebody, at least if they believe in it. That's the person that you want. Somebody that I could pick up the phone and actually talk with, like we're talking now. That means more to me than the dollar amount.
100%.
Of like somebody you could actually work with. How like me and Accor work together. It just flows.
It flows.
And that's what I want.
It doesn't feel like business. It feels like you guys are just working in synergy.
And we love what we do.
Yes, that has to be the passion.
Like putting on a show, putting alcohol in cups, making people happy. Like who's not going to be happy after 4 cups of this?
It's true. It's amazing, dude. Yeah, and not giving up your stake, right? Because like it's happened with my podcast. Like people have tried to come in, and be, hey, listen, let me own 50% of it, and I'll get you guests.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck you. I am not selling out for anybody. I don't care if it takes me 10, 15, 20 years to blow up. I'm gonna keep going.
So yeah,
like legit,
exactly.
Legit. Someone literally said that.
I don't think I'll ever retire, dude. Even if I sell Jungle Juice or whatever, I'll always do something because I just can't sit on. Like I have this beautiful couch in my house, never use it.
Never use it, right? I was thinking about that.
Like I never like sit down and have it. It's always on the go doing something.
Yeah,
and it's like to a point where I did have a major health setback. When we launched Jungle Juice, we were like full speed ahead.
And this was in
everybody
2020.
in the country, 2020. 2023 came.
That was a scare.
I think it was, but the scare it started happening in 2023, where I found out. So actually, I didn't find out anything. It was either 2023 or 2024.
I think it was September of 23.
It probably
More or
was
less,
because this September will be 3 years. So yeah,
September.
September
I do my research,
2023.
man.
So like 3. So yeah, see, my mind's like mashed potatoes sometimes.
No, it's all good, dude.
But so I'm full speed ahead with this business. We have people calling us left and right, like really making a dent in the market. And then all of a sudden, I wake up one day and I could tell like my body was off like for a while. Wake up one day, I'm a size 11 sneaker and my feet are swollen to a 14.
Jesus.
And it did not go down. The first thing they do,
They
they
think it was
send you to a
gout?
How the first thing they do is check your heart. Like, oh my God, this looks like, my friend was like, this looks like, how my dad's feet was before he passed. Like, this is like, you got to get to the hospital.
God. Yeah.
Go to the hospital, all my blood work, everything is fine. My heart is fine. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? Then, obviously, can't even get started on this because it's going to elevate my blood pressure. But
take your time.
Our health system sucks. So
I
it's
agree.
like you get passed off. Oh, you need to see a certain doctor. You can't get in for like a month.
It's a business.
So it's a business.
It's a business. It's
And,
shitty.
yeah,
It's a shitty business.
And shout out to all my doctors that are the good ones. I've kept even my alternative doctors. I built a really good team to like keep me alive. But long story short, as this progressed, I pretty much was rapidly not getting any oxygen. And it was starting to get to my brain where I would go in my truck, still didn't know what was going on, would go into my truck, try to start it and not even know what I was doing.
Oh my God.
I would start falling asleep, like during meetings, like not being, almost like narcolepsy. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Jesus.
Long story short, fast forward, it got so bad to the point where I just like wasn't functioning. I was like a vegetable, just not functioning right. And one of my main doctors from home, my otolaryngologist, sends me to Philly, where his like a world-renowned sleep doctor was, to like really figure out what was going on here. And they pretty much find out after doing like a whole scan. I go to the emergency room and I flatline in the hospital.
Oh my God.
Flatline in the hospital.
Dude.
And so they were like, okay, like even though this guy looks great, like physically looks great and everything, but something's really going on. After that flatline, they were like, okay, this is like really bad. They found out that I was born with a narrow airway, going back and checking all my stuff, because they ruled me with sleep apnea as a young kid.
Yeah.
But there was no reason of like why.
They didn't
like, why do you have this? No. They just said, oh, you have sleep apnea.
Yeah.
They tried sending me the CPAP machine, which didn't work for me. And I'll tell you why, because the airway was so narrow that it's just blowing air around my mouth and not actually getting in. So it truly wasn't working.
Wow.
The doctors just thought, oh, he just doesn't want to wear the mask on his face. No, it truly wasn't working. Thank God that was proven true, because I'm not a liar. Like I was like, when I say something's not working, like everybody else is having great success with this thing and I'm struggling even more.
Dude.
So go to the emergency room and the doctor was like, hey, I hate to tell you this, but to keep you alive, like you're literally going to die because your airways is pretty much completely closed. The way
he
the doctor
said that to you just like that, like you're going to die.
100% if I don't have this freak show of a surgery. So pretty much what they had to do, they had to slice open my throat and give me a breathing tube, which keeps me alive.
Wow. That's what I'm listening to as we're speaking.
That's where you could hear it a little bit.
In and out. Yeah. Oh
and,
my.
So I'm actually, I'm actually going to give you something that nobody's seen before. And
first time.
I did first time ever. Unless, you're a close friend or family member, nobody's ever seen it. And I'm a big believer of, it's like, I don't know, do people believe in God? Do people believe in the devil? It's like, if you don't see something yourself, you don't believe it's true. Because a lot of people look at me as like, oh, Tim looks great. And the whole point of why I'm doing this is to show people that you never know what's really going on behind closed doors. Like everyone asks, like, oh, how do you look like that? Like, how do you, like, what's your workout like, and all this stuff? But nobody really knows. Like I have said, I'm very open about, my surgery or what happened, but nobody really knows.
The real,
struggle behind.
Through. Yeah, the struggle.
Because this was a life threat. I'm still technically in a critical.
You're still critical condition? I mean, not condition, but like awareness.
Like a critical health issue, let's call it. Like it's still critical if it's not monitored correctly. So there's certain things that I have to do. So I'm actually gonna gonna show you.
It's your it's your story, man. For the people that are listening and not watching, Tim is taking off his t-shirt right now. He's in a tank top.
Shout out to Lifter's Lair.
Shout out to Lifter's Lair gym. I gotta make my way there, man.
Oh, dude,
look at those freaking shoulders, dog.
Best gym in New Jersey. One of the best gyms I ever been to.
That boy's
But this is my situation. But shout out to my buddy Corey and Vonnie at Lifter's Lair. That people go to therapy. Some people sit at the bar. I go to Lifters.
That
place has kept me alive. And that's my therapy, going to the gym. Obviously, I can't, one of my doctors told me I'll never be able to work out again. Well, that's definitely not true.
No, you're still working out. Yeah,
you still can. I just can't do the same stuff that I do. Like benching over 500 pounds is out the window.
You're too strong.
Anything that stresses out my neck. But yeah, this is what keeps me alive, man.
Man, listen, thank you for being vulnerable, man, and telling your story. I know it's not easy, and this is the first time you've done this. So first of all, I want to give you your flowers and say thank you for giving someone out there that might be going through something similar some bit of hope.
Even if this helps one person.
That's what you're doing it for, yeah.
Lost a good buddy a couple months ago to suicide, unfortunately. One of my close friends.
He was a bartender, right? What was his name again?
Like I always used to call him like Encore is like, the best DJ. DQ was the best.
DQ. Rest in peace to
bartender.
DQ, man. One time for DQ, brother. May he rest in peace.
Dave was a very, very good friend. And the best bartender with the best following I've ever seen. Like that kid wasn't even a bartender, he was a showman.
I know friends of mine that were friends with him, and they all have the same thing to say. I never met him personally, but
it was awesome.
Beautiful things. Oh man, but
So I wish I knew I knew, not enough to know he was really struggling that bad, unfortunately. But that made me want to showcase my story a little more. Like I posted on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah.
If you see me out, I'm always wearing
like a
tank tops. It's always tank tops that are covered. And even I wore these before my surgery.
Right.
Shout out to the Drive Clothing. They send me a whole bunch of different tank tops and stuff that it's the most comfortable shirt for me to wear. My body runs hot.
I'm the same way. I sweat like crazy.
Yeah, I keep my house in the 60s all year long.
Same here.
If my pipes didn't freeze, I don't know if I would run my heat in the winter.
Yeah, like a bear.
I've never known what it feels like to feel like cold.
Got it. No. We feel it too much. We're always too cold. We're not cold enough.
Yeah,
we need more. I die if it's like 72 in my house. It has to be 66. Forget it.
72
67.
Is like,
dude, 72 is like 100 degrees.
I'm like 65, 66 with the fan on full speed.
With the fan on, no blanket,
cooling comforter,
cooling.
Literally, I have a cooling comforter.
Oh my god.
So to go back to the fitness stuff, I take it as a compliment. Everybody is like who sees me, like obviously they can't see. Right. But actually, I will tell you. One time I lifted at the gym, with this tank top. Actually,
with the tank top, okay.
and I think I was bench press has always been my chest is very very big. My dad was a Marine, so like my punishments as a kid were like push-ups, sit-ups,
Marine Corps push-ups.
Put your hands like that. Like, people are like, "What do you do for shoulders?" I was like, "Not really much these days," but I grew up having to like nose to the wall, having to keep my hands up if I if I got punished. That was my dad's way, and he'd take a belt and he would never hit me with it. But
he just snap
when my arms would start to fall, like he would snap it in my ear to think I was going to get hit, and then I have to like get him back up.
Super disciplined.
Yeah. He had that Marine mindset, but you know what? It only made me better. Brother. Yeah, only made me better.
Well, I want to talk about that, Tim, because you're talking about only make you better. So I'm standing here in front of a man that was hit with so much adversity 3 years ago, and you're sitting here now, vulnerable as ever, telling your story. And for the people that are listening and not watching on YouTube, he has like a choker around his neck with like a suction tube right in the throat.
So the actual like terminology for it. So what I had, it's called a trach.
A trach.
It's a breathing tube. So just to give you an idea of what it does is they thought I was going to completely lose my vocal cords. When I had this surgery, when they sliced my throat up and I had to put this tube in that, it pretty much what this tube is, if your airway closes, which mine internally did, it shuts. So therefore, like I'm talking and everything, but no air is actually flowing through the body, and you're not getting enough oxygen, unfortunately. So the body is failing, and you're literally dying.
Yeah, you're dying. You have no oxygen support.
So what this does is this little tube on the tip is called a speaking valve.
A speaking valve.
A speaking valve. So that actually gives me the ability to talk.
Wow.
So at night, I will take this off.
So the apparatus comes off. Oh. Wow, you can't talk now. Jesus. Even if you try.
I could try.
But it's not
like you don't have any.
Wow, dude. And then you put that in.
And you put this back on,
and you could talk.
I could talk. So that's a speaking valve. So that gives me an airway, but it's very hard to
project.
I can get a little bit of my voice. It feels like I don't have a sore throat. It just like I've had a lot of busy work days.
Yeah.
So when I have to, talking is energy.
It gives energy. It's like working out.
So I tell my doctors, like, that's the biggest thing is my body craves energy because this just depletes it. So like, even though this keeps me alive, it has a laundry list of complications.
Yeah. Like what's your resting heart rate now?
My resting heart rate is like 100.
Really? Wow. But that's because of the tube.
So yeah, I try to stay off any kind of medication unless I absolutely have to take it. I'm not a big fan of taking anything I don't have to. So unfortunately, sleep apnea over the years has depleted my testosterone levels. So I do take a medicated dose of TRT. Just to get my levels back to like when I was 21.
Gotcha.
Instead of like they were like 100. Which is like,
whoa, that was your TRT. That was your testosterone level.
That was my testosterone level.
Stop,
like
dude.
Pretty much like a.
Oh my god,
like a little girl,
like a shrimp. We were talking about shrimps,
literally,
dude. Yeah, I thought I took my testosterone level like maybe 5-6 months ago. Came back 475.
Okay, that's
So
pretty
the
good. So
doctor was
anything
like,
under like 300 is considered like critical.
That's what
like
he said.
really,
That's what he said. So
you
he
really
took-
don't want to be under that. So yeah, mine was like 100. Well, 116 actually was the exact number.
Dude, man.
So I do have to take a medicated dose of testosterone. You know, a lot of people look at me and accuse me of taking, you know, anabolics and different.
They think you're on the juice.
Yeah, they think. Yeah. So
You're on that jungle juice.
I do wear a hat. I do wear a hat that doesn't help my cause.
I'm on the juice.
But I was like, no, it's that's my alcohol company slogan. Guys, I'm on the juice, and the girls, it's on a juice cleanse. Those are my two.
Was that inspired by people saying you're on the juice, or you just like
that's good marketing from being a gym guy and knowing that even if you don't drink my drink, everybody wants this hat who is on the juice.
Who is on the
so
juice?
either way, it's good marketing for me.
It's collaborative marketing.
But just being a gym guy, like that's become very popular. I take it as a compliment when people like. Let me sum it up this way. I have to go to UPenn probably once a month, and my local doctors every 2 weeks, just to make sure I'm okay.
Just to make sure you're okay,
they take. Yeah. I give more blood than anybody has to.
Wow.
Just so what happens is this still doesn't give me enough oxygen, so it has to be monitored. So it still gives me enough to live, but not enough as like you're getting normally.
Got it.
So what happens is with that lack of oxygen, and the stress, this does have complications. So it does put a lot of stress on the body. One of the side effects is it makes my blood thicken up very quick. So like
why does it do that?
From the stress that
From the stress?
like this is something you'll never get used to. Like I've had it this September will be 3 years. You never get used to it.
Oh my God.
It
so
is
it's a constant.
It is a constant. Like imagine like this is how it took me a long time to make this analogy, but I finally figured out because everyone asks like, well, how does it feel? Like, and I couldn't. I was like, you don't even understand. It's not great. But as I said, I'm a positive guy, and it's better than being dead. Because that's
100%.
like I stared death right in the fucking face.
Dude, you were ready to go. Jesus.
Yeah, you know, and I wished for it.
Here,
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I lived a good life. I was in so much pain and just so tapped out the runaround, and like I couldn't even think straight. I hoped I died in that emergency room.
Jesus.
Thank God something brought me back in, and I'm not. I did come back different, but in a good way. It humbled me a little bit because I think I was moving too fast.
God had to slow you down a little bit, yeah.
You know, lack of sleep and just going a billion miles an hour. It did force me to kind of take a step back and be like, you know what? You just need to like take a deep breath of air and lay on the couch and just be like, hey, like, you know, just take it back a notch.
Yeah.
Because I was running, like everybody knows, but like I'm always out and about. I did have to cut that back a little bit, built a little office in the house to do more work from home stuff and not be so present. Mm-hmm. But I realized like the biggest thing for me is I want to
the biggest thing for you is you want to.
I want to always move forward in life. Like I'm not used to being
stagnant
or being pushed back. So when I had that surgery, unfortunately, my business was at the height of career. We were making money. We were about to do all these deals over the country and in New Jersey, and I lost all of them. And you know what? I'm kind of grateful that they didn't go through because I wouldn't be able to fulfill my end of the deal.
This is true.
With these big, expansions,
going
into different states, signed all these contracts.
No.
And it wouldn't have worked out. So I'm glad that it didn't happen, but still in my mind is like, it's like going to the gym and not progressing with results.
Yes.
It's like you always want to see a
Some
step
type
forward,
of,
not a step back.
Not a step back, yeah.
And in my mind, that was the lowest blow, was taking not one step, but like 10 steps back. And it took a long time. And I'm still trying to get back to where we were. But I'd rather, I'll die trying.
Same here, bro. Did you get depressed through this process? Do you still get depressed, or did it hit you hard when it first happened?
So,
and the reason I'm asking you this, brother, is because
I'm full transparency.
Is because I can't live a day without going to the gym. That's my therapy. So I can only imagine what you went through. Please share with me.
Yeah, so I definitely will. So at first, I was like, so I'll tell you the whole shebang. So the doctors originally told me, you're going to have this for 6 months. This is what they told me in the hospital.
Okay.
You're going to have this for 6 months. You just got to suck it up. I was like, you know what? Done. I could do that.
Yeah.
I could suck this up for 6 months. It's horrible, but I could do 6 months. Then we're going to do this whole double jaw surgery. which pretty much what that surgery is they pretty much completely break your face and have to move it forward.
Oh my God.
Which essentially, if your airway is closed, the more they move your face forward,
centimeters,
it opens the airway.
Wow.
So I get to that 6-month mark. I meet with the surgeon and my sleep doctor that did this surgery. And they tell me after doing all the scans and everything, they were like, your situation's actually worse than we thought. And you're not going to live through that surgery. Unfortunately, that completely,
it deaded that.
I was positive up until that point.
How was those words?
And I kind of felt like I was lied to a little bit.
Yeah,
because they spoke too soon of just trying to keep me positive.
They should have never told you that in the beginning.
Should have never. I'm still mad about that. But then again, I'm not mad about that because if they didn't tell me that, I don't know how I would have been for those first 6 months because it was very hard, like adjusting. As I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks. The first 2 days, I couldn't even speak. They didn't even know if I could talk.
Wow.
Until they tried the speaking valve, they were like, at the very least, you're definitely going to need like a speech therapist to have to relearn how to talk.
Wow.
I put this cap on, talk completely fine, and ordered myself a chicken parm from Philly's finest Italian restaurant, whatever it was, on DoorDash. When they told me like, you should just be eating like soup.
You tore up some cheesesteaks,
chicken parm and a rigatoni vodka. DoorDash it right to my room. I was just like, fuck this. I'm not, number one, I'd rather be dead than eat hospital food.
Eat hospital food, that's the
worst.
worst.
Do you see this body? This thrives off of.
Yeah, you need that protein, baby.
Off of, fine dining.
Fine dining,
and
carbs.
I'm also like a cheesesteak chicken tenders guy. I'm
a cheesesteak chicken tender. What's your favorite cheesesteak from where?
From definitely not Pat's and Gino's.
Yeah, that's like the basic ones. Yeah,
they're absolute crap.
I like Jim's.
Jim's is great.
Come on.
Angelo's is great.
Angelo's better than Jim's?
Top two. I think Angelo's is better than Jim's.
I haven't.
But they're both great.
I had both. I guess
they're both really good.
They're both really good. Jim's is just like,
I would have to have them both again, like side by side. I've never done like a side by side comparison, then I could tell you. But I would say those are the top two for sure that are actually good.
Have you ever had the Barclay Prime cheesecake?
No.
Oh my God, bro. It's a $140 cheesesteak. It comes with a bottle of champagne. It is like Wagyu shredded beef with like what's they call it? What's the thing called? The pigs. What the hell is that thing called?
Oh, like brisket?
Truffle. The truffle on it. Yeah, the
like
truffle with the cheddar cheese, the bread, Seminola bread, nice and thick. If you ever go back to Philly, go to Barclay Prime, have that cheesesteak, and then let me know what's your favorite.
Okay,
brother, because you like fine dining too. So
I like all dining. But sometimes there's a. There's room for a nice order of chicken tenders. Will always have my heart.
From where?
Oh, my favorite spot. Favorite spot, Office Lounge in Tom's River, the best chicken tenders ever. Office Lounge.
Office Lounge. Shout out to Office Lounge.
The best. I tell people, well, if I text my group chat right now, what's Office Lounge signature best thing on the menu?
Chicken tenders.
All my friends are going to fire chicken tenders.
I gotta try. I've heard of the place. I drove by his Office Lounge.
Been around. Like Tom's River is an old town, very populated town. Been there forever. Kind of like a dive restaurant.
Okay,
that's like very open menu, kind of like a diner, kind of like diner menu.
Yeah,
they have everything, but their chicken tenders are out of this world.
Next time in Tom's River, I gotta try that. I'm a big foodie like you, man. But I didn't mean to derail you. You were talking about
to go back. Like as I said, I hate being pushed back. Like never, I'm the kind of guy, I don't pick a fight unless I'm going to win it. Never lost.
I love the attitude.
Somebody asked, like, how would you describe Tim? And I still use this today, and I've used this in interviews in the past. And when they ask, like, how do you set yourself apart, or why are you meant for this job? And I'll never forget what an ex-girlfriend told me a long time ago.
Shout out the ex.
And, the one good thing that she said. She said, if you drop 1,000 guys on an island, fight to the death, Tim comes out every single time. Wow. And that is the best way to describe me. It's never give up, do whatever it takes. And that is the best way to describe it. I've used that in like back when I was, before I worked for myself in big time job interviews. And they were just like, well, what sets you apart from like the rest? And I use that line and everyone's just like, that's the jaw dropper, man.
That is a jaw dropper, man.
Like that's like so powerful. Think about it. Like and not just one time. Do that on rinse and repeat
You become stronger.
It's like
a muscle memory. It's like working out a muscle.
Yeah, it's like drop 1,000 guys, fight to the death. Tim comes out every single time, and I like that's the best way to think because I know I come out every time. I'm that confident.
And look at the position God put you in right now with this situation and how you're fighting every day to not give up.
Well, that's why I wanted to show that everybody could talk about it. It's like, but unless people see it, like when people see me out, it's like, it's all mixed. It's like, oh, what is Tim taking? Or, oh, he looks great. Or, I want to fuck the Jungle Juice guy or whatever it may be, like,
I love it. You probably get yelled at as you're walking by.
But so I pretty much had to suck up my pride and just work harder than I ever did, even when I was hurt, to like get back on top because I wasn't going to let my business or just myself fail.
You didn't want to be defeated.
No, and it's just it was personally. It's not about the money or about. It's just about
your drive.
It's about going backwards instead of forwards. It's just not in my blood to do that. So, I grinded and I proved my concept we were still here, and we were still relevant, and we're going to work harder than ever. And I got some of those deals back.
Nice.
Shout out to my distributors in New Jersey, Kohler for up north and Shore Point for the rest of those are my guys. Those are my teams that distribute Jungle Juice now.
Love it.
Like when I started, I didn't have any distributors or
you were
backing.
Route the trunk.
It was my DJs.
Yeah.
Shout out to my main guys, Encore, Dante Chaffee, DJ Dish, Tio, Vitaman. My boy who set us up, Tobias Eats.
Tobias Eats. Shout out to my homie Tobias. Yes.
Who's been one of my main guys from the beginning. I remember when Tobias was shooting on an iPhone, but those are the guys like when I've been like, if you look at us, we're a ragtag team of guys, but we're the best at what we do. It's like that's my Avenger. That's my real life Avengers right there.
It's inspiring to me because for all the adversity that you've been put through, right, in the last 3 years, and still holding it down when it comes to your product, when it comes to your business, when it comes to just partnerships and everything that you're doing all together, it just makes sense with the personality of who you are. Like you could throw a rock at Tim and he's going to throw back 30.
Well, that's
like, you're not going to stop. I'm
not going to stop.
You're like the T-2000 from Terminator 2. Remember the liquid?
I remember.
That's you, dude. Like you're like, all right, you want to hit me with 1,000 bullets? I'm going to get back up.
You know what? I'd rather be Arnold because Arnold wins in the end.
Arnold does win.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, you got to admit, you're like, what the fuck is this?
He got his ass beat.
He got his ass beat.
You're
like a machine,
so many
dude.
people, I'm so picky who I work with, man. And I want to work with people who, number one, it should always be a 50-50 relationship. You shouldn't have to, it shouldn't be 100-0, it shouldn't be 80-20. It should be 50-50 of people that support you as much as you support them. So some of my biggest accounts that I've been working with for a while, all thanks to, honestly, to DJ Encore opening those doors because they were his baby accounts and he believed in my product like I did. And, and those teams and bars believed me and knew my background in nightlife, and they were like, "Hey, everyone wants like if you can make their bar even the slightest bit better, that brings value.
That brings value.
And that's what I do. I already know the parties are great. I could just add and make them even a little bit better.
Absolutely, man.
And that's what I do. I don't pitch that. I'm not going to change the party. Encore's already built that party.
Yeah, you're just adding the aesthetics.
Shout out to one of my MCs, DJ High Def, who's my ultimate hype man. He's at Jenks literally every weekend.
Everybody knows Jersey Jungle Juice because of him.
Oh, he's like the mouth
crazy.
of the shore.
I love it. He's like the what?
Guy's got one of the biggest mouths of all time, which works in my favor.
Hell yeah, man.
But great at pushing it. I just have a really good team, man.
How important was your team as you were working your way back to where you are today? While you were in the hospital, you were trying. Like how much did you lean on them?
They had to do double time.
Really, and no complaints. Relevant. Everybody just put their head down and went to work. I mean, it shows that you're a great leader.
Especially my lawyer. Shout out to Bob.
Shout out to Bob the lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had to keep the business floating. You still were very present. You had this in places like you couldn't stop automatically, even though you had to stop.
When I started out, the last thing a distributor wants is you to drop a whole bunch of cases on their doorstep and be like, "Hey, get this everywhere and make me a millionaire." Doesn't happen like that. You have to prove the concept first.
Yes. It's a very
before
difficult,
I went to any of these distributors, I know how the business is.
Yeah, the spirit
they want to prove a concept.
They want to prove the concept.
And we show the proof of concept, and that's why I'm with some of the best distributors now because they believe in the brand. You know, Short Point believed in me when, you know, before my surgery. Unfortunately, that deal didn't get signed because I ended up in the hospital, and they completely understood. And, you know, when I healed myself and I was like, hey, I'm ready, and knocked on their door again, they were accepting of it, and I'm, you know, still partnered with them today.
And you reached out to them once you were healthier?
I did. And I said, hey, remember that conversation 2 years ago? Like, I just want to let you know what happened. And we're here, you know, doing double time. We're, you know, back and better than ever. And we're not going down with a fight. We're still here.
I love it, man.
So they love the story. They love the product. And we're just trying to make things happen.
No, you're doing it, man. And I think you adding this extra layer by being so honest and upfront with what your health issue was. I say this all the time. People love a brand, but they love the person that owns it or represents it.
Well, see,
That's
what I didn't realize and it took me like kind of getting knocked out for the count for a little bit to realize, like, you know, when the brand, you know, went down a little bit, it wasn't because the drink's not good. The drink is great. We're 6-time champions of gold medal winners in the Proof Awards out in Las Vegas. So that's not me telling you it's great. That's
six
like
times.
6 times.
That's
6
once
time
every year
champions
since
for
you freaking started.
Best ready to drink cocktail. Gee, I'm not gonna
No, you better
knock
brag
any
about
other
that.
brands,
No,
but that's a good. That's like
a
that
hell
just
of
shows
a-
you. That's not me telling you it's great. That's
the
like
people.
the you know the biggest judges throughout the country and stuff judging this thing blindfolded and unblind. So there's no biased opinion of what's in my cup. So that's why they do judges do a blind test.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
But shout out to the Proof Awards. I enter every year. I love going out to Las Vegas and hanging with those guys. I haven't been since my surgery, but I do plan on making my return back in March 2027.
It's coming around the
It's
corner.
an annual trip, yeah.
Annual trip, man. And
The bar and restaurant expo. It's the best week in Vegas you'll ever have.
all the connections
It's every
you make
major
and-
bar and nightlife person, all in the same room at
All
the
the
same
same
time.
room.
We party together every night, and it's
I love it, man.
You know, I'm a people person, man.
Building
so as I
relationships.
said, if I can't like I'm not never trying to get anything out of it. It's just if it naturally happens, great.
Yeah,
You know, if I click with you and we rock together, then let's make money.
dude, when we met, we were outside of Charcoal for like probably 30 minutes just talking
Yeah, just
shit.
bullshit.
Like, yeah, but it was just so organic and dope. It was like, oh, this guy's like, you know, because I was invited by Tobias and I didn't know many people there except for Josh the Magician. Shout out to Josh Pele. You know what I mean?
Josh Pell Magic Man is one of my good friends.
He's a
Actually
great guy.
I actually brought him to Tiki Monday.
Did you?
A couple
Oh,
weeks
yeah, I
ago.
saw the videos
And
he was putting up.
Yeah, I don't think people knew what to expect, but he wowed everybody.
No, he is on
Even
another
people
level.
that like, you know, some big time people like you know, upper management owners and stuff like that, you know, who are pretty, you know, Josh got him.
Shout out to Josh.
I've been to a lot of magic shows. My family loves magic. And Josh is one of the best
No, he is
I've ever seen.
legit.
That kid is truly talented. I think he's got special powers because there's no way you can. That's not an illusion or a trick. That's like real like wizard fucking.
No, that
shit.
is other level type shit. Seriously, no, he
Kid is
blows
so
my
awesome,
mind
yeah.
every time. He's a good kid.
Every time.
He's a great kid, man.
Yeah, he's amazing.
But that getting back to my point, when I met you at Charcoal, it was just this organic conversation. And again, besides Tobias and Josh, I didn't know anybody else, so I felt comfortable speaking to you. And then once we started talking about your life and what you've been through, and I'm just like, man, this guy has done so much in so little time, but also got hit with this health scare. Like I told you, God bless you, man. Like you're walking this God green earth right now for a purpose and a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people in your position probably would have threw in the towel.
I'll be honest. Everybody asked me that, and
Did you ever think about throwing in the towel?
yes and no, and there was almost like when I did, there was a sign. I forget exactly what they were, but it was a sign to just be like, no, it's not done yet. I don't quit like that. So it was almost like a mind over matter. You got to snap out of it and realize like you know, my life's too good to just throw away. Even though I got rocked, because I'll be honest, I've never, you know, like I always say, like you know, I've never been beat up or hurt in a fight before. The only person that could beat myself up is me.
Is yourself.
Like I'm my harshest critic.
Me too.
So I throw myself through the ringer and hold myself at a very high standards. And so yeah, that I did have times where I was just like, you know what, this just fucking sucks. But you just have to bounce back and be like, you know what, there's people out there that like they told me I would never be able to really work out again.
And you're working out.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I got double whammied because I had this surgery, and then 3 months later, from heavy lifting and working out my whole life, I actually had triple hernia surgery like 3 months later. So I got double whammied. Oh my
God, dude!
And that surgery was pretty brutal too. So
how did that go?
Not great.
Jesus, dude! Oh my God!
Not great.
And you said it was a triple
hernia, two in the groin.
You had 3 hernias?
I had 3 hernias.
Did you
I
know
thought I had one.
Did you know you had hernias?
It was so awkward. I went to the doctor and I literally had one in my belly button for years. And that was just from like, I used to bench press over 500 pounds.
Sheesh.
No
belt.
No, I don't use any belt, any straps. If you can't do it, then you can't do it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even a fan of a spotter. Like if I can't get it up, I don't need somebody to help me.
When I have
like,
a spotter, man. Yeah.
Like it's just like, yeah, like I get it. You need it for some kind of safety. But in my mindset, it's just like, it's like do or die. Like if I can't get it up, I can't get it up.
Exactly, man. Wow, dude. So you had 3 hernias without even knowing this.
3 hernias from heavy lifting. So I can't heavy lift anymore, but I could still maintain. And like, as I said, I'm trying to, just slim down and be healthy. Like, as I said, I told you, everyone accused me of running stuff. I'm on a medicated dose of testosterone. I've done some peptides in the past.
How do you feel about peptides? How do you feel about that?
I think they're the future, honestly. I think a lot of them are really good. I think they've helped a lot of people. Shout out one of my DJs, actually, Dante. He owns a peptide company called NGen.
Oh, okay, dope.
So yeah, which I'm gonna hook you up with.
Yeah, please, off camera. Yeah,
his stuff, yeah.
Dude, I told you I was paying, man. Yeah. Shout out to Scott, by the way.
NGen Research Chemicals. That's my guy. But yeah, his stuff is he gets it all from. It's not from China. It's from a German biolab.
Okay.
And like I'm very
100% purity, 99% purity.
This is a whole nother. I could save this whole conversation for another podcast.
Yeah.
But obviously, the fitness industry has changed, and I don't like where it's going. There's a lot of false perceptions out there, and and it's like
I agree.
It's always been like when I was a kid. I would read Muscle and Fitness magazine, and Ronnie Coleman would be on the cover. Ronnie Coleman would be on the cover, and it's like, oh, take this BSN protein, and you'll look like me. Well, guess who ran out and bought BS? Guess who ran out and bought it? This guy.
Yeah, and Ronnie Coleman was on the
until
juice.
I realized years ago what Ronnie was actually taking.
Oh my God!
So no, to clear up any of those questions, like I was saying before, I have to give my blood work pretty much every month. They check everything to make sure I'm good.
To make sure
the one medication, I have 2 medications I do have to take is a low dose of testosterone. I take 200 milligrams a week. That gives me like, everyone asks me like, oh, like, is it going to make me like a bodybuilder? Is it going to make me stronger? No. It will make you a little stronger. It's the energy levels.
It's the energy level.
It pretty much like I'm going to be 38 years old. It would put me back to like, I feel like I'm 21.
Got it.
That's the best way to describe like
I hear you.
A low dose of testosterone. Like what true TRT? You're running anything past that? Now you're just doing steroids.
Yeah, you're doing steroids. You're horf. Yeah, it's all different.
And I do a low dose of HGH, and I'll switch off
and then you do
the HGH like a CGC ipamorelin. Switch on and off. Just same thing. It's I do a low enough dose where it's for healing because my body is still hurt. For healing and energy levels, man. My body craves energy because I lose it with this. Unfortunately with this, it's almost like I tell everybody the way this is, it's like a battery. So when I get up, I'm at an all-time high, and as the day goes on, the battery depletes, and at night is when I'm just gassed because like energy to talk, everything is different.
Everything's different, man. You can't run anymore, right?
I could never run.
But when you're walking though, you're feeling okay.
Walk around the neighborhood, walk the stairway, but nothing high intensity.
It's got to be like zone 1,
I can't get my heart rate up because
2.
it's already naturally just high from the breathing. So I do have to watch that. I don't need any like an Apple Watch or anything on my wrist. I could just feel it internally.
You know already.
I know.
And your weight's now a lot lighter, obviously.
Oh yeah, from when I was in the hospital. Yeah.
And your heart rate doesn't get too elevated when you're lifting.
No. I make sure I know I do the right stuff. My buddy from Nitro Nutrition, which is where I go to get a lot of my supplements, my buddy Nicky P. Taught me. He was one of the first people that I reached out to. I was like, this kid looks like a G.I. Joe action figure all day, every day. One of the best physiques I've ever seen. One of my good friends. So it's like, who knows better than this guy? I said, Nick, what am I going to do? Like the doctor told me I can't work out anymore. But my way of working out was lift as heavy as possible and put that time under tension, like push your body to the limit.
Yes.
And yes, I got great results from doing that.
Yeah, because it's not about, the heart rate's one thing, but time under tension is going to build your muscle and still give you that sweat equity
Now,
you need.
Nick is bigger and more jacked than I am. And I was like, Nick, how do you do? Because I never see you lift heavy. And he goes, because you don't have to.
You don't have to lift heavy.
So he taught me a way of making, he goes, it's all about making everything feel heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So even with a 10-pound dumbbell, just the way that you pick it up and the different motions, that is my secret. So everybody wants to know, Brian, DJ Encore, he comes to the gym with me probably the most. And he will tell you, everybody asks me what I do for shoulders. Because of my neck, I don't really do shoulders. I really don't. But my shoulders are that's because they were built that way years ago. Now I take like 5 10-pound dumbbells, do a couple side, like very slow, but it's all about the range of motion and the time under tension. So I can make a 10-pound dumbbell just by the way I move it feel like a 50-pound dumbbell, but I don't have to lift the 50 pounds and strain my body. So it's all
time under tension.
It's hitting it from different angles, and my body wasn't used to that because I lifted the same way for so long. So it's almost like I call it shocking the body.
Shocking the body.
You go to light weights and different motions of you're making it feel heavy, but you're hitting it from an angle that you never did, and you're going super slow now instead of just totally different. And it works because my body's never done it.
It's a totally different workout. Like I'll do that like with my last sets. I'll do 1 warm-up set and then I'll do 3 working sets. And then if I feel like it, the 5th set, I'll take let's just say dumbbells, for example. Like today I was doing arms. I maxed out at 35-pound dumbbells, right? Nice and controlled.
Even
8
more.
reps.
You're like 15 pounds heavier than me.
But then this is what I do. I go from 30.
You do a burnout set.
But the burnout, check this out. I'll go down to 15-pound dumbbells, but now I'm very concentrated. I want to feel that pump
Exactly.
right here. Like, you want to feel it.
That is what Nikki specializes. You want to feel the squeeze.
Feel the squeeze.
And get the blood flow to the muscles.
Get the blood flow,
That's the key. And he was like, dude, you don't need 50-pound dumbbells to do that.
No.
Take 10s and just do it for way more reps and feel the squeeze. And that's all I do now.
That's exactly it. To your point, my last sets all look like that. And what I believe it or not.
My first sets and my last sets look like that.
Believe it or not, when I'm doing the 35s today, heart rate was like 130, 125. When I went to do my burnout, my heart rate went up to 150. But I was so tired. I was just like,
you know what it is?
I was squeezing that. You know what I mean?
That's exactly. And you know what? I'm not an ego lifter.
Yeah.
But you have to get it out of your mind that it's like, okay, if I'm not like, my best bench press of all time is 515 pounds raw. Wow. Just straight up. That was my best of all time. No belt, no gloves, none of this bullshit, which honestly is not even like really that good anymore. Kids are surpassing me like by a lot.
Really?
Which is crazy, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I used to do a lot of bench press competitions back in the day. When I was younger, because that was my good exercise.
Yeah.
Now, I just had to get it out of my mind. The strength is still there. I pushed it the other day. I did 465, no spot raw, just to prove that I still had it. Probably shouldn't have done it. But I did do it. So the strength is still, but the thing is, I don't have to lift like that all the time because it's just not worth getting hurt. Last thing I want to do is go for that hernia surgery again.
No. I'll
being sliced up in my abdomen area. It was brutal.
I am so scared of that. I wear the belts when I do heavy lifting. I'm always cognizant of keeping my core tight when I'm lifting because you just never know. And I'll get that point. Like, the other day I do goblet squats for legs, and I usually stay between 70 pounds to 90, and then I'll do 100 pounds.
Right, yeah. That's all you need.
But now I want to go nuts, so I pick up the buck 10.
Yep.
So I pick up the 110 dumbbell. I did 6 reps, nice and clean, no half-ass. But right away, my brain's like, all right, you don't want to get hurt. Stop at 6. I probably could have got 2 more reps out of it.
Dude, I see so many kids in the gym who you can just tell like they don't know like the exercise science behind it.
Yeah.
And good form. Like that's where Nikki is like he would rather see you do it at 10 pounds and do the right form than do it at 30 pounds and extra because you're not doing anything.
I agree. No, I agree. You're not doing nothing, and the form is bad. If it's too heavy for you.
And that is the biggest it's like. And if you don't believe it, come Lifters Lair. Meet me there anytime. I'll walk you through a whole workout.
I got to go have a workout with you, man. Seriously, I want to check out the gym, Lifters Lair. Where's Lifters Lair?
Lifters Lair is in Brick, New Jersey.
Oh, it's a Brick. That's where my nephew lives. Nice.
Yep,
okay.
My buddy Corey opened it. We just hit the 3-year anniversary, so that's like me and DJ Encore's like home gym.
Nice.
And that's like my second home, man.
That's dope. I love the tank top. I gotta go get me a tank top.
It's like gorillas everywhere. It's just like it's like meant for me.
Does he have the gorilla kettlebells? The ones Joe Rogan uses?
No, he doesn't. But it's an awesome gym. I mean, that dude is literally updated the gym probably 5 times already in 3 years. Like never a piece of equipment broken. It's open 24 hours. So even when I get out of the bar some night, like I don't really drink anymore, I'll go to the gym.
I respect that because I go to Powerhouse in Old Bridge, and let me tell you something: 24 hours, except for Saturday, Sunday, and nothing,
spotless.
Nothing's ever broken. Sauna's always working. Plenty of room.
Yeah,
you got to appreciate that when someone takes good care of a gym, but actually adds to it and keeps it going.
Yeah,
like I'll go to the gym and find 5 new machines. Like, what the hell is this? That's probably what happens at yours, right?
He started out with equipment that was decent, just to get the gym open. It was okay. And then little by little, when he started making money and the gym grew,
you build it.
You start upgrading. And now, as I said, that gym's been renovated and enhanced with new equipment every couple months. Oh, I got 11 new pieces coming in. I've never been to a gym where the owner puts back into the gym like that, and that's why I love that place.
Awesome, brother.
Yeah,
awesome.
It's got the best equipment, and someone like for me, like as I said, I built this body lifting heavy, so it was a lot of like I'll be honest, I kind of laughed at machine guys. Now I am a machine guy.
Yeah, machine guy. Yeah,
because it's just so much better on the joints. So I was more.
It's more control.
I was more dumbbells, straight bar, like. The literally like the Arnold essentials.
Mm-hmm. I'm the same way.
Like the Arnold fundamentals of bodybuilding. That was my program for years.
Yeah.
Rich Piana, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Those were like my 2 idols as a kid.
Dude, but to see.
But now all the machines. That's like you love a good machine these days because it can't hurt you like the other thing. It's controlled.
It's controlled.
It still gets the burn. So like I used to knock on like machine people. Now I'm a big fan of the machines just because it's better for the longevity of my body now.
This is true, man. You could do more control way. Like I'll do the machine at the gym where for the tries where it's at the side here.
Oh yeah.
Nice and control. Then I'll do for chest. It's the one this is an old school machine they have in my gym. You step on it to push the bars forward.
Oh yeah.
But then you can control it. Dude, I'll go like $180 max, but I'm just like I'm keeping my back straight. And I'm going right here and just squeeze. It's just the machine is so easier to do all those movements, and you can experiment versus having the dumbbells and you're all over. If you don't have the control, you're not doing shit. So those machines at the right weight, you're just hitting right here, and then I'll burn out with the tricep. Hold it this way. It's just so many different things you do with machines, and you won't get injured.
It's funny. After I had this surgery, I did wear it was this lifter's layer tank top to the gym. I think I was repping. I was doing something I shouldn't have been doing just to test the waters.
What were you doing?
Getting out I think I was repping like 315 on bench press. I usually bang out for like 10 to 12
I thought you were going to say like $100, like 100 pounds. Just kind of teasing. No, just you probably lift that with a pinky.
Great. That was a couple months after my let's say just say 3 months out of surgery. I haven't touched a bench press. Like let me see if I still get on the old bike, give it a ride.
Yeah.
And let's see if I still got it. Still got it.
So
I was lifting with one of my buddies, and I had this out, and a young kid, and this is what's wrong with the fitness industry today.
Yeah.
But a young kid was watching me and goes to my buddy. He goes, "Man, how does he do that much weight?" And my buddy was like fucking with him and goes, "You see that tube in his throat? Gives him super strength." And you know what You know what the kid said?
What?
The kid goes, "Wow, I got to look into that." Like you're so fucking desperate that you're willing to have a brutal surgery just to enhance your strength. That's the problem with these kids. Nobody wants to like put the work in to look good or put on size. Like I would, instead of asking me what I take, I would rather you ask me, hey, what do you eat and what's your workout like? Because that's truthfully like 90% of it.
That's 90% of it. Yeah. The diet is 80, the workout's 20, man.
Yeah.
You got to dial in. Like when I lost, I told you I was 330 pounds. I'm like
good for you, man.
I'm like 206, 208. And what worked for me was working out, having a good program, and I was eating no fried food. Everything was grilled chicken, baked chicken, broccoli, carrots. I was having white rice or brown rice, and I dropped the weight like crazy. And now it's
what you put in your mouth. Yeah, and everybody has there's a lot of things in life that you don't have a choice. Putting something into your mouth is 100% a choice.
It's your choice.
That is your choice.
And what people understand is that you start to create like the satiability in your, in the flavor palette for healthier food. Like I look forward to my lunch every day, which is always chicken meatballs, a little bit scoop of white rice, and maybe 2 plantains.
Yeah.
I got my carb, I got my protein, and my wife cooks it with protein powder. She's freaking crazy.
Awesome.
I love you, babe. Yeah, she puts a lot of extra so I'm having like 60 grams of protein with 3
Nothing wrong with
meatballs.
that. Anytime I order like a shake or a smoothie, it's always like, can you throw
Throw a
an
little
extra
protein in there.
It's
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
But that's what it is, man. It's like the biggest thing is locking in your diet.
Yes.
And just knowing when to eat, the right things to eat, the right times to eat. Never eating past a certain time. The whole breakfast, lunch, and dinner thing is all bullshit.
Yeah, no, it's bullshit.
That was a created way to make society. You have to do what's best for you. Diets aren't a thing. They don't work. Anybody that I know, it's a lifestyle change.
Well, you know what the biggest bullshit was, right? The pyramid. Remember the pyramid they came out with? Where it was like bread, carbs, like, you know, make sure it's what was the big thing back in the 90s? I forgot no fat. There's no fat. It's low fat, but they're putting all these chemicals in it. Yeah. So that was a big joke. But
absolutely.
Dude,
the best thing that I did, I bought a Blackstone grill and I cook everything myself.
Really?
Yes.
What were you steak
and chicken for the
you're
most
a ribeye guy. I know you're a ribeye guy.
But
I think we spoke about this.
I am the biggest ribeye guy. But for, you know, as I said, after my surgery, I don't really drink anymore pretty much at all.
Yeah.
Like I'll test my own stuff.
Product.
And,
yeah.
You know, I have a new flavor of Blue Raz coming out.
I was just going to say, you took the words out of my mouth, Blue
so,
Raz.
You know, a lot of taste testing involved. But like when I go out, people make fun of me, but it's fine. Club soda. Like
Club soda. You told me that at Charcoal, yeah.
Give me a nice bottle of sparkling water. And that's my
good.
Treat.
You're good. But that's the thing, right? Going back to discipline, like you've been put through the ringer with this, right? But your discipline overcomes your defeat. Like you're so disciplined because you were trained. I mean, you're the son of a damn Marine. You know what I mean? So like the fact that you're disciplined at such a young age, it carried into your adulthood and it carried into your business acumen. Yeah. Like, dude, you're just a freaking stone cold killing machine.
Yeah, throw me out in the jungle. I'm coming out with like alligator skin.
I love it, bro. Looking like the freaking the Liver King.
Oh yeah.
With the freaking wolf fur on your shot.
Yeah, except I don't take all the shit that the Liver King does and say it's for me.
He's not natural.
No,
please. That's the other thing too,
he
right?
He got exposed for being on that. I'll tell people like, come to my I have to put it in perspective and be like, do you really think that like as I said like. This just if it's for example if it's I've never had a high blood pressure in my life. I always like everything was in check.
Was always in check.
Now it's not high, but it could be elevated, and I'll tell you certain things that elevate it. When I go out and it's a really humid day, you know how humid it is. When I have to breathe that in, I know my blood pressure is going to spike that day because it's harder to breathe. So that puts more stress on my body that it's harder to breathe, and my blood pressure goes up. So I do have to take a low dose of blood pressure medicine every day. That and the TRT. And as I said, a little bit of HGH just for like healing purposes. That's literally all I take. Everything else, vitamins, beetroot is great because it keeps, like as I said, I have to do phlebotomies. But I tell people, it's like, think about it. I have to give my blood work. So do you really think like a world-renowned doctor from UPenn, I am scared. I'll get tattooed all day for like all day long versus getting my blood work.
I used to faint getting my blood work until
never
like the
fainted.
last time.
I just don't like it. It's a different feel. I just don't like it,
bro.
You could tattoo me all day long instead of giving blood work for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Forget a phlebotomy. Like I have to like.
What's a phlebotomy? I'm sorry.
So phlebotomy is where it's like they stick a very like big harpoon needle in your arm and they pretty much drain a giant bag of blood because your hemoglobin and your hematocrit get too high because your blood is thickening. If your blood is too thick, you're at like heart attack, stroke levels.
Oh my God.
So they pretty much have to drain my blood. So like the fact that people would think I would put more shit into my system when I'm already at like a critical health situation.
No, you don't want to take that risk.
And I'm just trying to stay alive.
Exactly.
And then I tell them that and they're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I just, but you know what did this? TikTok. I don't even have TikTok because I can't stand it.
That's annoying.
But that has changed. That like us taking whey protein 20 years ago, taking Tren, which is one of the most harshest steroids on the planet.
The cough, the
Tren
like,
cough. Yeah, well that and like you have fitness influencers called like the Tren twins, clearly marketing this stuff. Wow. Clearly they're obviously taking it.
Of course.
And these young kids want to look and dress like them. Like I talk to guys that like I know are in the supplement business and everything, and they go to like the Arnold and like the Olympia, and guess what the biggest draws are? The influencers and the clothing companies, Dark Sport, Young LA, like all these companies. Yeah. Like it's like these kids are more drawn to that than like the actual bodybuilders and competitors. Like, what world are we living in?
It's a different time, man. It's a different time. It's all about the image. It's all about the look.
And that's what I'm saying. It almost normalizes like taking harsh drugs that are going to hurt you. Like I've known a lot of guys like that I was close to, you know, just went overboard on taking too much shit and they're no longer with us. Sad, it is bad news, man. You want to bad news. Like I take what I take to live the longest and best life. Like I only fuel my body with stuff that's going to make me feel good. Like I would never jeopardize. I look the way I look because of how it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, is that, and listen,
I'm just committed to it.
The quote, right? Comparison is a thief of joy. We're living in such a big comparison culture. Why? Because of this thing right here.
Yep.
Every time we look at this phone, and we see Johnny B benching 600. I'm like, damn, I can't bench 600. How come my arms don't look as big as his? So it's this comparison culture that we're living in.
I get that all the time.
People will do the craziest things to reach a level, and then God forbid they die or something happens with their body, like just to look good, just to post a picture.
And the supplement companies love it because their sales are up.
Out.
Like it's easy. It's like the Wild West of supplements. Like I got to deal with like just to get this in a bottle, I got to go through the government. They watch all my finances,
ABC,
the ABC, the TTB. Everything needs an approval. I could throw steroids in a bottle, so call it whatever, and it's good to go on the shelf, and anybody can get it.
I know you can put Purell.
It's like the Wild West of businesses.
You can put Purell in a vial and make it a peptide.
It's crazy.
Like, it's crazy.
But you know, I'm always looking for new ways to attack the market. Like as I said, like I'm in the fitness. Like a lot of my slogans. You know, I'm on the juice because I am like I own a jersey. You know, LA Fitness tried to kick me out because I was wearing an I'm on the juice tank top, and the manager walked me over to the board and said, "We don't promote steroid use. You got to go."
He tried to kick you out.
He tried to kick me out.
Let me ask you a question, right? And I was talking to shout out to my brother-in-law Eric. I know he's listening to this, and you know, he said he needs to go to the DJ booth next time he's at Martell. I said, dude, just freaking flag Tim down.
Done.
And buy him a drink. I got you. Tell him it's from me and you.
Buy me a club soda or and honestly, a tiki. I drink a lot of Dee, our server, who's the best. She's been our server for years. She's like a private, like our
personal concierge.
Waitress that comes to the DJ booth. Yep. She's the best, always takes care of us. She will literally bring me a bucket of waters and like electrolyte Gatorades, like the good ones, like I forget what they're called, like the Gator Lights.
The Gator Lights,
best.
The best, yeah. And it's got the electrolytes. It's hot, yeah. Let me ask you, right? Because I was talking to Eric about this. Shout out to my brother-in-law Eric, and he's tired of LA Fitness. He's looking for a new gym. He probably might join my gym. And I've become a gym snob since I lost weight. So here's my thing, and tell me if I'm not crazy. I think LA Fitness is becoming the new Planet Fitness.
Oh, I think I'd rather go to Planet Fitness over LA Fitness.
Yeah, right? Why is that? LA, dude, 10 years ago, LA Fitness was the shit.
Yeah, forget
everybody
about 20 years
wanted to go to
ago.
LA Fitness.
It was like
now,
they dropped down.
Dude, it's bad. I left. I left.
I used to go there years ago until Corey opened Lifters, and instantly I was a member before they even opened their doors.
I love that. Yeah, but it's because you like, appreciate good equipment. You appreciate a good gym culture.
And I will pay more for good quality.
Same here. LA Fitness
I have no
is trash.
I have no problem spending. Like one of my Encore's favorite restaurants is Gabriella's.
I love Gabriella's.
Shout out to Chef Mike.
It's
the best chef in New Jersey.
Oh my God, the cowboy! I used to get the cowgirl.
They don't have it anymore.
I know that was my shit because
no guy should be ordering a steak called a cowgirl. Encore was a cowgirl guy too.
Cowgirl was delicious.
He tried to order it the other night. They were like, "Oops, sorry, only cowboy."
You gotta get the cowboy now.
Yeah. Oh man, give me a cowboy ribeye and a side of that spicy rigatoni, and
oh my God,
I'm set. And then whatever apps he wants to send me.
You ever had the bread?
Oh, the garlic bread. Come on,
the shrimp.
Have I ever had
the firecracker shrimp?
I just had 2 orders myself the other night.
Dude, I love that place.
That's my favorite restaurant in New Jersey.
It's an amazing restaurant, bro. They always every time I go there, they always take care of us.
It's funny. Mike's obviously very busy running that spot.
He's done
Brusco too. He's done Frankie
Brusco.
Good, very cool guy. Frankie's awesome. Looks like the
Jean-Claude
ultimate.
Van Damme.
He looks like the ultimate like bad guy from every '90s flick. One of the coolest guys I've ever seen.
My brother-in-law calls him Van Damme.
Yeah,
he's like Van Damme.
He's such a cool dude.
Oh my God.
But it was funny. So Encore has been working. It's 2 years in the making. We just did our first one. He built which this has huge things to come. So he recently did a partnership with Red Bull.
Nice. Shout out to Red Bull.
Shout out to Red Bull. My boy Jason Keats, always supporting us on the Red Bull side. I personally love my Jungle Juice with Red Bull. It's like jungle juice on steroids.
Jungle juice on steroids.
I'm a huge energy drink guy. So like
me too.
Like my body craves energy.
Yeah.
So if you should see my fridge, it's
Ghost,
every energy.
C4.
Ghost, Bum, Alani are like my three.
I never had Bum. Is it good?
Oh, the Bum is the best.
Never had really.
That's
better
my
than Ghost?
favorite. Yeah.
Ghost and C4 get me going.
So Bum is just a little bit less caffeine, but I think it's the best
flavor.
It's probably the best, healthiest one you can get.
I'm gonna try that one.
Chris Bumstead, the Mr. Olympia.
Yeah, I had the pre-workout too. The Chris's stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, his stuff is the best. That's probably our. We're going to Jenks on a Saturday. If you ever want to catch me, I help Encore run his Jenks Saturday night party every Saturday night, all summer long, and then Tiki Monday. Those are my two weekly parties. If you ever want to find me out, Saturday night and Saturday night at Jenks. Yep. Shout out to my boys Joe and PJ. They've always taken care of us and kind of have given us the the respect and creativity to help make that party better. And it's like, they're friends of ours outside the bar too. All the bartenders, like those two places are they're like family to me.
Yeah, it's beautiful partnerships.
Beautiful partnership. And those are the people that I like working with. Shore House, Ale House, the Galais brothers, Frank, Matt, and Chris, awesome guys to work with. Like I love working with people that are also my friends.
Yes.
Like supporting other people.
It's fun. Like people don't understand like the misconception. Yeah, we're making money. We're hustling.
But we're having fun.
But you're having fun. Like right now, we're having fun. Like this is what it's about.
This is what it's about.
I get it, right? Like we all want to be successful. We all want to make money. We all want to push forward, which is fine. I all want to, but don't do something unless you really are having fun while you're doing it.
And you know what? And I realized a long time ago, success is not one person. It's multiple people getting you to the point. Yeah, and that's the biggest thing. It's a team work level because like what somebody else may not be able to do, maybe I could bring something to the table to get us farther. Or it's my dad always told me when I was a kid, knowledge is power, and that has stuck with me my whole life. It's like the more knowledge you have, the more powerful you are. And I don't have every skill in the world, but I have a team of people that every person pretty much does something different. So it's like it's a very powerful team of people, which is why we pretty much run, the New Jersey Shore nightlife.
No,
scene.
dude, when it comes,
Encore's international. He tours in Japan, all over the country. But New Jersey will always be his home.
Dude, what you guys have carved out for yourselves as far as like that space, as far as the Jersey Jungle Juice, like you're in a class of your own. Like
but that's what I like being like that. I like everybody's going this way. I want to go this way.
Yeah.
I just like being different. And I like people that are different. It's just who I am. I don't need to be like everybody else.
Yeah,
and if you don't like that, that's fine. I'm going the other way anyway.
Yeah, and you're gonna find your path either way because you're a fucking survivor, man.
Yeah.
And you freaking put the pedal to the metal. You hustle. I didn't hear no bell. And no bell here. You're still fucking fighting. You're still pushing through. And I haven't said this to you off air. I'll tell you on air. You're an inspiration to me. And I only bring people on here, number one, that I actually genuinely get along with, and number two, that inspire me. If I can't get along with you and I can't feel inspired by you, I can't have you sit in that chair. Yeah, and in the beginning, it was pulling teeth because I was just getting somebody in the chair just to have an episode.
Yeah, of course.
But since this last year has come over me, I have creative control, and I rather wait 2 weeks to drop an episode, but find the right guest that I can connect with.
I appreciate
and share the story,
that you gave me the opportunity to be on. And I think I told you this when we went to dinner. I've probably been invited to be on, I'd say at least 50 podcasts, and I've declined every single one because it was all about like, oh, let's use his story or his business for clicks or money
cloud or whatever,
cloud, whatever it may be. And I just got that vibe that it just, no matter what the following was, it doesn't matter if it's 5 followers or 5 million followers. I can't go on somebody's thing if it's scripted and fake and they're going to put words in my mouth.
Exactly, dude. And I don't roll like that because I think it's a conversation that's real between two guys or a woman and a guy, whatever. It should just feel like a conversation. It shouldn't you shouldn't be tense right now. I shouldn't be tense right now. Nothing is here but just me and you. You know what I'm saying? But that's the magic, because that's where you get the true conversations and the true magic within people. When you start being too scripted, or
100%.
you know, you have set up questions or shit like that, it takes the fun out of it.
I will tell you something that you're gonna laugh at this, and it still resonates with me today. And this was like, as I said, like nothing scripted. I'm always on the fly. So like I have a couple like one-liners. I came up with them 2 seconds before I said it and just decided to blurt it out. Blessing and a curse. It's also got me in trouble. But the reason that this is the reason like the whole scripted thing. That's the reason I decided to step out of corporate America. I held a lot of big time positions. And at the end of the day, you're just a puppet in a very big circus.
And you get fired ASAP.
Yeah, and it's just, and you know what, all the jobs, one thing was the same. You know what they always tell you? You got to drink the Kool-Aid to work up. Do you ever hear that line?
I heard it all the time,
Kool-Aid. Well, guess what? Now the only Kool-Aid I drink is my own, because I don't work for anybody.
I love that.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. That's what, yeah.
Literally. I told my boss that when I actually like, I'd say like, you know, made it. You know, it's like, it's so, because it's like, you know, I literally, before I even moved out and bought my own house, I used to brew this stuff up in my parents' basement.
Yeah. Is that old school Everclear vibe?
Yeah.
So it's nostalgic for you too.
Yep.
You know?
My distillery guys, I used to, when I first launched it, I partnered with a place out in Iowa. They just, you know, I know it was far, but you know,
Midwest.
Back in the, you know, a couple of years ago, distilleries and stuff weren't really a thing. There was a couple throughout the country, but not like what you see now. So this is a good thing about my surgery. It gave me time to fix part of the business and make it better. So I was like, you know what? Why am I shipping and everything actually got a lot more expensive? And I was like, why are we shipping all like pallets and pallets and cases of this across the country? Like, there's got to be a better, easier way. And Tobias, you know, through these guys' names out, he was working with this distillery in Keyport, New Jersey, called 3BR.
3BR.
Okay. Yeah, two twins, Max and Alex.
Oh,
and I met with them and we hit it off. Very cool, rustic, like old school style, like Russian distillery.
Okay.
And once again, it's like a people thing. They're exactly what I'm not. I'm loud, obnoxious.
They're quiet,
catching muscles. They're like these guys are like exactly what I need and exactly what I needed. They are master, smart chemists behind the scenes. I'm more like in your face.
In your face.
And that's why the partnership is so great. They're like two like Mark Zuckerbergs.
Yeah.
Like behind
you need
the
yin
scene
yang.
with the best product, and they actually made my juice even better than it was.
Wow.
Still same recipe. We just made it, you know, things
better.
got changed. You know, like for example, when we originally made it, there was a clouding agent in it to make it darker. Those guys said, hey, that's going to actually be put on the banned list as the rules change down the road. So let's pull it out. Let's just make a cleaner, healthy version, bring down the sugar.
Smart, man.
So it's just a cleaner, healthier version than there ever was. And that's the guys at 3BR.
Yeah, 3BR
unbelievable partners. If you ever have a chance, go check it out.
That's right.
3BR Distillery. Their stuff, oh man. They make all their own stuff in-house. Vodka. They did a lemon berry pie vodka. Like crazy stuff.
Sheesh.
Like all different kinds of stuff that really, really good. So they're doing their own thing. I send them clients and stuff. When we launch Blue Raz, we'll probably have the launch party there. So you'll get the invite.
Dude, thank you, man. Yeah, no, listen, I'm go ahead. I'm going to cut you off. Go.
No. So I'm sorry. Yeah, that flavor, those guys nailed it. Exactly what I wanted. And now we just have to bottle it up and, you know, talk with Short Point and Kohler and figure out when we want to, you know, launch it in the market. But yeah, big things to come, man.
Dude, I'm excited. First of all, I'm proud of you. I'm excited for you. I think that you exemplify no give up, no quit, and your social networking acumen is like nothing I've ever seen before. That I'm
a people person.
You will find you're a people person, but furthermore than that, you know how to connect the dots. You know, and that's an artistry in itself. Like I deal with it with my podcast. Like things have to happen behind the scenes to make every episode work, everything.
Of course.
And it's like you can either be in defeat and be, oh, this sucks, or let me find another route. you're Mr. Find Another Route, and
Well,
you're
that's-
gonna be resourceful
Exactly.
no matter
And that's
what.
what some people ask me, because all they see sometimes is like, me throwing out t-shirts, and they're like, oh, Tim's job is such a joke. But to like get these things and to where they have to be, there's a lot of behind the scenes that gets put into it. So it's like, no, I'm not the camera guy. I'm not the DJ. But a lot of the times I'm almost like the Steven Spielberg. Like I'm a very good director.
Good director, yeah.
Like even to Tobias, I tell him exactly what needs to be shot. He goes out and he crushes it. Tobias does all mine and Encore's videos
Nice.
and crushes it. So he's like our go-to video guy. Jay Len's photography. He's our photo guy that tours with Encore, does all Jungle Juice photography stuff, work with Jenks, Tiki. So we have a really good team of like not only media, but pretty much source everything. I have a whole side company for entertainment stuff, Jersey Jungle Entertainment. And that's like bar, liquor consulting, entertainment. Like if a bar needs, they just want to be packed, or, like they'll call me up and, oh, you want to do a video, whatever. And, I'll send Tobias there and he'll do it as Yummy Media Group. But like, that's why I have the side company is like for everything else that's not liquor, you need that.
Absolutely.
Because the liquor has to get separated. So I have two companies, Jersey Jungle Entertainment and then Jersey Jungle Juice, which is Jersey Jungle. But I have the rights to Jungle Juice. So I'm the only, the way trademarks work is I'm the only Jungle Juice in the hard liquor category. So like, for example, there's a Jungle Juice IPA. They're an IPA, so they could be whatever.
They're not a ready to drink.
Jungle Juice. I'm a ready to drink hard liquor. Hard liquor is anything not beer or wine.
Beer. Okay, got it.
Anything that's not beer or wine. So like, for example, Bacardi couldn't do. They couldn't call something, Bacardi Jungle Juice
because you have it.
Because I have Jersey Jungle Juice.
It's amazing.
Jungle Juice is a open term, so it's like nobody could trademark water. Or you know what I'm saying?
I understand, yeah.
You have to put something.
I went through that with my podcast.
Yeah, you have to call it something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I have Jungle Juice on lock. So they could do like Bacardi party mixes, Jungle Juice being the flavor. Like I've seen, you ever see like, if you go into a supplement store, like pre-workouts and stuff, they'll call it Jungle Juice, like the flavor is Jungle Juice. And it's really just like a fruit punch.
A fruit punch, yeah. I see what you're saying.
But by the name is Jungle Juice, and that's why we're the one and only. So that sets us apart. So like, if I, when I'm looking for investors and something, that right there is like it's funny because some guy told me, he owned a lot of liquor stores, and I'm trying to sell him on Jungle Juice and what we're doing, and he goes, you know what, I think it's going to crush it in New Jersey, but as far as scaling it outside, he goes, I think you may have to change the name. And I said, and I thought about that for a second. I was like, maybe he's right, and then I was like, wait a second, he was actually just how we're drinking now. He was drinking a bottle of Jack Daniel's whiskey. And I said, you're drinking a Tennessee whiskey. Why not Jersey Jungle Juice? Like, why can't we be like you're drinking Tennessee whiskey? Why can't we be like the distinct, like unofficial claim drink of New Jersey? And that answer, and he just goes, honestly, you're right. And look at like a company like Jersey Shore, put Jersey on the map, which, that's like my seaside, that's my stomping ground. So like, I know all those guys. But look at companies like Jersey just have a special place in people's hearts. And it's like, look at Jersey Mike's everywhere.
Yeah. Jersey Shore supplements.
Jersey Shore supplements, yeah. But Jersey Mike's is billion-dollar company.
National, yeah.
Jersey Mike's is in like every state
everywhere
now.
Yeah.
So you could get a Jersey Mike's sub. Why would you not want Jersey Jungle Juice?
True.
So I think there's money in the name of keeping it.
Are you kidding me? This is a special thing that is only going to evolve over time, and keeping it that name, I think it gives it the gravitas and the legacy to it.
That's what I think.
You
it's
can't
like
change
ties.
the name, dude.
Why would you not drink Jersey Jungle Juice? Like distributors from Florida hit me up all the time. It was just like, hey, when can we bring this stuff down here?
It'll happen.
Oh,
easy,
yeah.
Easy.
It's just the deal and the timing has to be right.
But
like Florida's a gold mine. It's 24/7. Like realistically, yes, we do better in the summer because of just the numbers, the influx of people, the summer bars, like just more people in New Jersey, sales go up. But it's an all-time round drink. Like Jungle Juice is the #1 college party drink of all time. Like that's nostalgia.
Yeah.
College kids still know what it is. People pushing 40 knows what it is because they're like, oh, This reminds me of like when we used to make it in college. That's exactly what I want. I don't want it to be just 21-year-olds. Like I want you to taste that nostalgia of like, man, this reminds me of
like Julian
college.
said.
Even if the bartender's making you a nice jungle juice martini, it's like however we sell it different ways to different bars. Like that's why Tiki sells a lot of frozen drinks. We do frozens for Tiki. Some places we do straight, $7, $8 jungle juice on the rocks in the old paper cups and something like that. So we've done jungle juice sangria. Me and Matt from Ale House and Nicole, the manager, we did the jungle juice player aid on football Sunday. Comes out in a Gatorade container for football Sunday. It's like $100 or whatever. Comes out bottle service style.
That's fire.
In an orange Gatorade container filled with jungle juice.
That's freaking dope.
And we call it the jungle juice player aid.
That is fire. I like that.
Yep, and it's one of the top sellers on football Sunday. Like who wouldn't want to like for their group? Who wouldn't want to literally pour jungle juice from a Gatorade container and get drunk? It's
marketing and concept. You have the just marketing creative, and the concept and being creative to the point that's like, who gives a shit? We're going to try it. If it doesn't work, let it go. If it does work, we're going to blow up with this. So that's the thing. It's like not being afraid to fail and just keep 100%. Taking your hits.
And honestly, one of my idols in the business world and who I've kind of followed, not different business, but I've kind of followed his way of being a boss and a CEO and just his business is Dave Portnoy from Barstool.
Dave Portnoy. Love him. Yeah.
He said early on, the best way to run a business is give your employees complete control because then you get the best product. Some people want to literally have full control, micromanage. And I do not do that.
Yeah.
Like I tell Tobias, shoot it how you want.
Do what you want to do. Yeah.
Do what you want. Like I'll tell you certain things that you have to include that we need for like marketing purposes but like
get the
shoot it in, like the best way, like the best way to get the best product is everybody doing it in their own style. It's the best way to do it.
It makes it fun.
Like he has a different vision than my vision. So it's like when people do their own thing, you get the best product.
You do.
Like if I micromanage, then it's like 100%. And certain people like just don't know how to give up the reins. And I'm a big fan of letting people do what they're good at.
Yeah.
I'm not good at every job, but I know what needs to be done. And the best way of getting the best content possible and the best quality stuff is having a round table and getting the best ideas and then coming up with the best way to attack it. That's the best way to do business.
Well said, bro. I think we hit a lot today, man. I think we need a part 2 because
I'm down for a part 2.
We're scratching the surface.
Well, we got a whole other handle.
Yeah, I know. This is what we're going to do. We're going to drop this episode. And
Keats, you're going to have to send me more Red Bull, dude.
For real. Dude, I'm feeling great. I only have one drink, but this is how strong this is. This is delicious stuff.
Strong enough where it does well and tastes.
I just feel relaxed.
You're supposed to guzzle it down.
You know what I
mean? You don't want to, like the last thing somebody wants to do is like,
yeah.
Oh, it's so I can taste that grain alcohol. Grain alcohol doesn't have a taste. It just tastes like fire. It just tastes.
Yeah, that's exactly
but when mixed with the right flavoring and a little,
Bull.
and it just, it's just like
it's money. It's money.
Adult Kool-Aid.
Exactly. Brother, we'll do a part 2 soon. I'm gonna drop this in a couple weeks, and then we'll see the response, and we'll probably just drop another one because I think we're scratching the surface. But
we're scratching. I got so much stuff for you to talk to about what we're doing.
No, I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
So we'll save that for part 2.
We'll do a part 2. Seriously, I think this deserves a part 2 because I think I have a lot of respect for you, and I think we just scratched the surface on what you're really doing. But this was a great introduction. Not for people that don't know what Jersey Jungle Juice is and what you've been through, with your health scare and in your life. I think it's a beautiful 360 of who you are. You know what I mean?
That,
and I think the next one's gonna be even more crazy. But
maybe we'll try to get Encore on the podcast.
That would be kind of dope. We'll have you and Encore on. How you guys? That'd be a fire.
That would be a good one.
If he's down,
he just came up with it. We just launched it. I'll save this for part 2, but he came up with a whole pop-up party concept.
Okay.
So everybody wants to know, hey, like what you do at Jenks and Tiki, how do I see that like anywhere else? So he does this new pop-up party called Dance Amore. So Dance Amore is like that house music festival style party that we could take anywhere, all around the country. Like we own all the own equipment. And we could essentially, like we started that party on Jenks Beach to test it out. Huge success. And now we could bring that party anywhere. It's called Dance Amore. So it's technically a traveling DJ Encore party. And Red Bull's one of our main sponsors.
Shout out to Red Bull.
You know, if any sponsors think they're looking for a good fit and want to work with, you know, the best in the business, hit me up and we can talk.
Anybody that comes my way is coming to you. Don't worry about it, bro. We're going to make it happen, dude. Brother, thank you again. Before I get you out of here, I always ask these mastermind questions, quick answers.
Oh, of course.
Now, you answered a lot already as we were talking, so I'm going to give you a couple. What was the lightest and darkest moment of your life?
My lightest meaning
Like the happiest and the darkest, like the
happiest
worst.
was when me and my dad flew. Happiest moment of my life was when I had an idea that was nothing, and me and my dad flew out to Iowa for the first time and did the first run of Jungle Juice. He came with me. My insurance guy, Jim Bowman, actually drove like 8 hours to meet us out there.
Wow.
And we all actually saw it come to life. Like bottled it, got to taste it, and watched all the first original OG batch. And we spent a couple days out in Iowa, with my pops. And it
That's
was like
fire, man.
And it was pretty awesome.
That's awesome.
That was like the highlight of
right?
like, hey, we actually did this, and I took an idea like that I had in college from just making it at, you know, frat parties and stuff, and actually built a business from it, which is done very well.
Amazing.
The darkest was definitely having the surgery rocked me.
I understand, bro.
That was definitely the darkest. Don't really have dark days so much anymore. I'd say good and bad days, because obviously some days we're
human. Yeah.
I still struggle. Yeah, I'm not afraid to admit that. But yeah, waking up in that once I hit that 6 month mark of like, oh, actually, you might not ever be fixed.
That was the
I don't know if
darkest.
we're ever going to get this out. Yeah. That was a low blow. So that was the darkest moment where I spiraled a little bit. The business even took a darker turn, because just like I couldn't get out of my head like when you think something's 6 months and then it goes to like maybe an eternity, like I saw it as a life sentence. So it's like fuck, 6 months was hard enough. Like a lifetime of this, like that's still a tough thing to. I'm hoping like you know, the support of family and friends are saying you never know what could come down the road with technology and stuff, but the doctors pretty much laid it out to me pretty clear in a nice PowerPoint. Like there's really no alternative as of right now. Like you need this to live. And it's better than being dead. So
yeah. And you're thriving every day, brother. So God bless you, man. No, you're doing it, bro. What person in your life has brought you the most influence?
Definitely my parents.
Your parents.
Yeah.
Love it, man.
They're truly the best people on the planet. They supported me. I'm not like I would say the easiest child.
None of us are.
Up and stuff, but they always, no matter what, they've always had my back from the beginning.
Love it, brother. Love it. 2 more and I'll get you out of here.
Yeah.
What does the next level of success look like for you?
Hope it's sitting on an island retired with a pina colada in my hand.
Oh yeah, you and me both, brother.
Or sitting on it like I love Las Vegas. I've been tons of times sitting in a Las Vegas penthouse, sipping on a club soda,
chilling,
just relaxing for like the first moment in a long time of just saying like I did it, you know.
I made it,
and I made it. Yeah, that would be something like that.
Love it, bro. Love
it.
With
With all the people that, like, as I said,
that roll with you on this.
I'm not a one-man show. So like it's all the people like we all grow together or we don't go at all. So it's like the people that rock with me are going to the top, or you know, we all make it or we all don't. It's just I'm all in or no go.
100%. I respect that, man. Last question before I get you out of here, my brother. It's always the hardest question.
Yeah.
What is the last thing that you have purchased that changed your life? Put my shades on.
The last thing that I've purchased that changed my life.
Yes.
Realistically, what I use the most, a Blackstone grill.
A Blackstone grill?
I swear.
Dude, back of my mind, I thought you were going to say that.
That is the best purchase. I like I always had a Weber grill, like a flame grill, and I always wanted a Blackstone. And it's just for my style of like cooking and seasoning, of just cooking quick and keeping everything grilled, which I don't really eat any fried. Unless I'm treating myself to like pizza and wings would be like a good cheat meal for me.
It's a good cheat. Yeah, it's a good cheat.
Yeah, Blackstone grill. I use that probably 5 nights a week.
Love it, brother.
Yeah, the local butchers love me.
Yeah,
I literally was checking out the other day, and the kid goes, wow, like having a big July 4th like barbecue. I said, no, this is just my no company. This is just my weekly order.
I love it, bro.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it, bro. Beautiful answer, man. Listen, dude, thank you again for making time. Thank you for sharing your story. Dude, Tim, seriously, I never take anything.
Those sunglasses look fire, by the way.
You like that, right? I'm gonna make this a screenshot when we drop the episode. That's why I put them on at the end.
Dude, I'm telling you, I swear to God.
Don't hype me up.
Those sunglasses, I wear more than like my Ray-Bans and my expensive sunglasses. That's why I made them. I have pink for the girls, black for the guys, and people love those sunglasses. Like they love those are my two best sellers right there, the sunglasses and the hats.
Well, yeah, I love this hat, man. Listen,
I will next time I come on, you will get one.
Thank you, bro. Color. And I will wear that the whole damn podcast.
You pick your color.
And while I'm working out.
Love that.
Tim, bro, again, thank you so much. I wish you nothing but more success, more prosperity, and more health as you venture off into the rest of this year, into 2027. Nothing but much more, success in your life. And I pray that this just continues to evolve for you, because great human being, great person, and I'm here for the ride, brother. Absolutely, I appreciate
it. Let's definitely do a part 2.
We're in.
Sometime.
I'm in. So you're in.
Maybe I'll grab Encore and see if
Encore's down. Cool. If not, you come through on your own.
Either way, I'm coming through.
Yeah, we're doing it. We'll have another one.
We'll
try to do it like, well, you said Saturdays obviously are busy for you, but maybe we could pick a time where it's not so busy for me as well.
Yeah, honestly, Thursdays are usually pretty good for both of us.
So we'll do a Thursday.
It's so we're on very similar schedules.
Yeah.
And we live like a block away from each other.
Oh, perfect. So we'll do a Thursday. You guys both come in.
Yeah, it's like best friends, and like we drive to everything together.
Homies.
Yeah, I
love it.
It's like he's my ride or die for sure.
Love it, brother. Love it. Before we get out of here, look at the cameras one last time. Let everybody know where they can find you, what you have coming up next. The floor is yours.
So if you go on my website, jerseyjungle.com, if you want to try the drink, we're in over 100 locations throughout the state. If we're not in a liquor store or bar that you want it in, just tell them. And usually that's a big way of getting it in pretty quick, because they let my distributors know, hey, somebody wants to try this. They usually bring it in. So if you type in your just your zip code on my store locator, we get like 5,000 views a month.
Sweet.
On that website. And we just sell out liquor stores. So that's my big target, is like the liquor stores.
Yeah.
If you want to find me in person, every Saturday night at Jenks Club in Point Pleasant, and every Monday at Tiki Monday at Martell's Tiki Bar are my 2 big parties that I help out with.
Bam.
So those are my 2 in place. Once it comes to fall, that schedule will change, and the summer schedule will pass, and then I'm out for like football season and stuff. So, on the next podcast, I'll let you know my schedule for that. But yeah, that's
my brother.
That is a wrap.
Bro, thank you again. Excited to come out and see you one of these days when football season comes around. I'm not a big party guy anymore, but I'll definitely drop in for the football.
I'm not either. I'm sipping like a bum energy drink behind the DJ booth, getting content or
managing and making the business grow.
Just doing promotional stuff.
Hustling.
Doing, helping Encore out with security stuff, like keeping everybody in check, like, because some people just they just have a little too much to drink and they get out of line, and you gotta bump them down.
I know.
But
you're doing
your best chance of seeing me, Lifter's Lair, like 4 to 5 days a week. I always try to make sure I get at least a walk on the Stairmaster.
Something.
Right. That's right in Brick, New Jersey. Corey's got guest passes if you want to pay for the day.
Yeah, I definitely would love to check it out, man. But we'll set that up for sure. I want to check it out.
But that's it.
Dude, love it. Thank you again. We'll do this again soon. And God bless you, man. Keep pushing.
I appreciate it, Luis.
Thank you, dude. Guys, that is a wrap on this episode of I'm an Artist, Not a Salesman podcast. If this podcast inspired or moved you in any way, please subscribe to my Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you name it, at I'm an Artist, Not a Salesman for further content and updates. I pray you have a blessed one, not a stressful one. Peace. I need you by my side.